Alright guys, and here and welcome back to Minecraft Survival, and I'm back here in my single player world. And well, I recently put out a tweet saying I can hit a block with building in here, and I kind of have. I think I need a break from here, something to change with, something else to do, a new project. I've got something in mind, but there's only a few episodes to go to episode 50, so I'm thinking, well, before I go onto a new project, I'll do a little bit more around here. Got a couple of ideas to just wrap this up to episode 50. We'll do a world tour, and then we'll start a new project. We're not forgetting this place, we will come back here. But yeah, it's just I think I need something else to do as well as this. Obviously, the Nether update is coming out soon. I believe pre-release 1 has just been released, so that's all good news. So, what have I been up to since I last recorded? Not a lot. Actually, I've done a few things. I have to think about it. Took that tower down and replaced it with the same size as these, so that all match up. That was one job. I finished up the trading hall to a point. It will probably get expanded out when I get around to doing it. But these guys are all still here. Yeah, no one's died to a zombie or anything like that. I blocked off down there. Up here we've got all my farmers, and you'll notice I've been trading with these now. I've got my golden carrots as an option. And then down here I've got weaponsmiths, blacksmiths, toolsmiths, a leather worker and a fletcher, so I've got those all in here as well. And up there, one's shepherds and one's fishermen, so they're all in place. So that's this one for the time being. But today, I want to turn my attention to, well, we did the shop, the flower shop. Obviously, this being a flower forest biome, there's plenty of flowers here, so this is their main trade. Flowers. So when 1.15 first arrived, I went off to get bees, and over here I set up the bees. They're gone now. Well, they haven't gone. They're inside in the chest, all safe, and I've cleared all the trees out because I always viewed this area as being the potential gardens where they would grow the flowers to supply things like the flower shop. I'm going to get some flower market stalls in place as well. So what I want to do is transform this area into some sort of like garden, not say garden centre, some greenhouses. Put some greenhouses here, so maybe some outdoor planting, but this is where they grow the flowers for sale. It's sort of then I'm tying in, bringing the city round to here. And then if we go down here to this river, over here, that river goes all the way back round to the entrance of the city. So that'll tie in there. So how far down here I'll come with the greenhouse, I don't know yet. So what I'm going to have to do is level off some of this ground. So I'll maybe take this down. Take this all down one level, sort of. I've got my spade with me. I'll just throw it on the floor instead. So right, get rid of all of this level here. Alright, this one here as well. Then use that just to sort of leveling this up a bit. I have got the portal through here hidden out of the way with, and I've lit this up a bit because I kept getting skeletons up on my head. So I think we have to get this decorated up as well. I think we'll get that done. We'll try and get that done for episode 50. And the one on Solace Island. I think that'll be a good prospect to get done. But right now, I'm going to spend a little bit of time leveling off this ground around here. Probably clearing out all the flowers around here as well. Keeping them safe and using them later on. So I'll get that done and then I'll be back with you in a second. Right. I'm back. And well, we've got it all cleared out now. It's all flat and level, that's what I want. I need to work out sort of like the pathway coming across and down here. We'll do that later. It's all just sort of tied up into there as well, and that's made that easier. I brought this over. I was looking at maybe cutting this all off and extending the land, and then I did that last night, and then I came back this morning and I'm thinking I tried to squeeze in 4 greenhouses in this area. I decided not to. I have 2 greenhouses either this way or 2 greenhouses this way with a path going down to it. If you come this way and then down here we can maybe put a staircase going down into this area, and then maybe instead of greenhouses we can have some formal flower beds all the way along down to the river. That's the plan. I could just do the 2 greenhouses there and have the pathway coming down here. We can dig out some of this land back a bit here, and again put some formal beds in down here. What I want to do right now is just work out roughly a gap between the 2. So we'll start off. That's going to be good. These main frames of stone going up and around. I have a stone base and then glass around the rest of it. However, I do want to put in some wood as well. I don't need my sword. Let's get rid of you. So each frame, I don't know what I can do actually. Each frame can be like that. I'll build them up like that. So the wood in the centre and the stone at each side of it. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stone, stone, wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stone, stone, wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stone, stone, wood. And that gives you plenty of room down here, and then we can do stuff over there as well. How high do I need to bring this up? Each side. If I bring this up too high, you can't. As you're walking around it, seriously, need to look at how to do this. Now that's, you can't see in unless they're glass. And then we put another layer of stone along the top. So we could then potentially go, so if I come up here and then go, that's 3, and then if I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you've got glass windows like that all the way down each side, plus something at the front. I think that would work. Yeah, I think that would work. Because that would then, you've got plenty of light coming into the greenhouse. You've got to come in and have a look and through here and see what is growing. There will be plants growing to the side anyway. Maybe I'll just do that on the sides. This end, perhaps we have less windows, so we have maybe some workbenches down the side of the greenhouse where they put some plants and pots on and stuff like that, and some shelves, and then do the rest like that. I think we've got a plan. Tell you what, let me get these walls up, and then we'll take it from there. Right, we've got the walls up each side. I'm experimenting with something further back here. I'm not 100% certain on it. I don't know if I want the double wood in the middle. I could swap the wood and stone around, I suppose, because that does work there. Man, no, stone's in the middle. The wood's in the middle there, isn't it? In fact, it's an even number. Yeah, because I wanted a double walkway in the middle of the greenhouse walking down. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. But I want to maybe start on the roof. So what my plan is, you don't tend to have overhangs on greenhouses. They tend to be fairly straight up. Roof is using the stone. Okay, that's in place. Now what I might do for the top bit here is keep the project and site theme going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't have 2 stone, and then so that's going along the top like that. So let's just try putting some glass in down this side. That's okay. I don't mind the roof bit going all the way along. I wonder if it's too much stone in the middle. I could do more glass. Do I take out? I could just leave the wooden frame in. I'd have to put some additional support around it because that would be too thin. So I can make that a bit thicker on the inside and the outside and have the glass in the middle, but then I get more glass going in. I'm not sure. I think what I need to do is get the whole roof in, and then we'll have a look from there and see what that looks like. So let me do that and I'll be back with you in a second. Right, let's have been a bit of a change of decor. I've took out the stone brick. Most of it's gone now. I've extended these windows from 5 to 7, and I've just got a thinner like part of the frame over the top there, which makes it look a little bit nicer, not as bulky. I brought this end out just for the front, just to wrap it up. I can always maybe put a trim on this side if I wanted to, but I don't think I will. I haven't brought this side out yet. I need to do that still. But I just thought I'd get this together and just make sure I like the look of this greenhouse, and I think I do. I think I'm quite happy with this. I could, have I got any on me? I've only got 2 slabs on me. Let's just quickly make some more. Have I got any? So let me get rid of you. I could always just, if I wanted to, just put a half slab down like that. So it gives it a little extra trim there that might work quite well. I've thickened these out slightly as well by putting the stairs on it. That just brings it right the way over. Likewise, I've got the half slabs on top above the andesite here. I think that works quite well actually. It just makes these sort of supporting beams stick out a little bit more. So yeah, I think that's quite nice. So there'll be a pathway down the middle, and then there'll be beds of flowers and so forth on the side. Maybe some sort of benches and storage at the end of that greenhouse as well. Need to put a front on it as well, and I might go for mainly glass for the front as well. Have I got any leaves in here? I have. Let's get rid of these torches a second. So I'm going to use oak slabs as my flooring. Let me just take these out of here. Well, the flooring for the outside will be oak slabs. I was going to use spruce, but then I'm using spruce for all the roofing as well. I was thinking, oh, I've not got my leaf texture pack on. That's better. And then if I can just say, bring this along like so. Do the same on this side. And then if I had a couple of rows for maybe some additional decor there, so then I'd have to go take you 2 out. Thank you. And now just take you out like that. That all goes out of there like so. And then this pathway will come in down here. So I can always run a pathway down the side of the greenhouses if I wished. Or what I could do, what's the gap here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, I could do, and I would maybe some plants down the side. See, I could make this 3 wide because it'd be a main pathway down here. I can always trim this back a bit more. I don't mind doing that and then put like a holding wall in down that side. Let's put an extra row in down here. That's probably looking better. There, then we'll have an entrance into here. I might not keep the leaves here, that's just an example for marking out. I might have like a little brick wall, something like that could work. But then this will come down here. To here. So I think what I'm going to try to do now is get the pathways in, get these 2 greenhouses built up, and maybe some idea of a layout for down there. So I'll click on with that and I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, welcome back. Made some more progress here. So we're putting these hedgerows in around the place. Still got the texture back off of the hedges, but I'm liking this look around here. So I've been putting these hedgerows in, and down this one to put this, alternate the peonies and the lilacs. Here I've fenced this off all together. I'm going to put some little gates on there. I'm going to have this like a private area for the gardeners sort of thing. Have some barrels of water, that sort of stuff. And then if you come down here, I've started laying out plans here. Put a little fountain in the middle of it, a little pathway around. And this didn't go anywhere, so I've put this in to the side here. I've still got some texture with this wall, but I've not done that yet. But then start looking at some sort of flower designs. So I've got these trees all down here, these standard, all the same looking trees. Like they've been pruned and trimmed. And in there, so I'll put a little flower display. I could put another layer of, another row, should I say, of, obviously they're tulips there. I've got another bed here. They're on grass, and then I suddenly thought, when you go around formal gardens, the flowers aren't on grass, they're on soil. So this is coarse dirt, and they got a little bit of coarse dirt and put flowers on there. And likewise, I've done the same with a few sunflowers here, because sunflowers face east. So, putting the sunflowers over there would be pretty pointless. However, what I might do is take this row here out, replace it with grass, not glass, and put a hedge around the edge of that. Let me try that now. I've got stuff on it, so let me just go take you out. Oh, let me go away now. Fill you in. Then you. No, not you. Keep doing that. Get the code away there. I'll put you in there. It makes like a more formal border around the plants. However, I have been leaving a grass trim around there, so I might have to do that a little bit more. It makes these beds a bit smaller. Yeah. I think I'll leave it like that for the moment. Because if you've got a trim like that, you're walking on these little, you're into the actual small garden bits, aren't you? So it's not too bad if that's the case. Yes, that's not bad, that's okay. Here are the main walkways, you understand that. And as you come around here to these narrow bits, I better just put some torches around it because I am getting mobs spawning. And these sort of some lighting out under here. Yeah, I like that, I think that works better. See, this will be a single strip down the middle if I got any course on me. Should be from here. Like that. I've got some lilacs on it to put these for the moment to try out. It's about a little bed like that, and just go all the way around. So I'm liking that, and that's what I'm going to continue doing. And then this pathway goes all the way down here. Oh, again. Right, it goes all the way around. I'm going to ignore that. I'll fly away in a minute. Fed up of fighting them buffoons. And then it comes down here. Now at the moment, this ends here and here, which I don't know what to do with it here at the moment. Likewise here, so I might just end these off, or I might put a little pathway going around here and have a bridge going over there, because the main road will walk over there, so that can just connect up that way. That is not a problem, but this is coming on quite nicely. I put a little pond here. These little gaps here, there's nothing to do with them, so I'll just fill that up with stone. I'll put a little source of water in there, and it's coming on quite nicely now. So right now, that's not the best fountain. I am well aware of it, but I'm not very good at fountains. And I've been putting these lights around there just to illuminate the pathways, just to sort of give a little bit of light about the place, so it's not pitch black. But what I do need to do is obviously get some hidden lighting down here around the gardens. So I might do the I've got nothing on me at the moment, but something like a glowstone or a sea lantern, maybe in the corners here. Actually, have I got any on here? I'm going to grab some sea lanterns from up here. Take you out, I'm popping you like that, because when you're walking on like that, you don't notice it. It's hidden out of the way, and it will provide me with that a little bit of extra illumination I need around here, and that's probably not a bad idea actually. Because the alternative was put like a green carpet over it, which I've done around the town hall, but this is going to work actually. And even if you notice it from here, it doesn't really stand out that much actually. It sort of blends in quite nicely, and that will give me a little more illumination. So yeah, with this now, I've got that idea now like that. I'm going to get that in place, get all the other hedgerows in, and fill these gardens up. I've not even touched the greenhouses, but again, that'd be a similar thing. Beds of flowers, and possibly some tables as well, just to put pots on. And do it that way really. Right, I'm going to crack on, and hopefully the next time I come back it will all be finished, so I will see you in a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and well, we're as done as we're going to be right now. It's been a long time making this. In fact, when I started this, pre-release 1 had just come out. Pre-release 3 came out yesterday, so that's how long I've been on this, on and off. And here we are. We have 2 greenhouses decorated up. What I haven't done, I'll get that done first, is, well, the main thing is round the back here and sort of down this edge here. That's what's outstanding. And I've got another idea what I want to maybe put back here, and that is when I was putting the beehives in the greenhouses. I'm thinking I could do the place just to focus on, I don't want to say farming bees, but increasing bee numbers. So maybe a specific building idea which is just focused on having beehives in, stuff like that. That might be an option for back here. But put some extra trim around the edge of each greenhouse where we have these lanterns hanging down, and then the additional trim just to sort of tidy it all up. And then we'll go and have a look in this greenhouse. So one set of flower bed here, and there's a similar one over there. In between the greenhouses, there isn't much. There's a couple of water barrels. I might put some like little beds in it for small bedding plants sort of thing. We'll go in this one first. So I've got there's 2 beehives in here. There's no bees back at the moment. Bamboo section, I've mixed in some podzol with coarse dirt in there just to give it a look like mulched area on the ground. Some storage, one little work area here, alternate floors of bedding plants, so like these like smaller plants, and then as they grow up, there's another set of small plants and they go up into bigger flowers. Another beehive there, again another water source here, and then back here you've got the shells and what have you, and then there's 3 specific plants I've been working on here. These are the wither roses we got, but they've got a selection of plants on display there, or they're working, should I say. Hello Mr. B. And then here, going over, I've got this plant going over, extending around the greenhouse, giving the impression it's sort of like vines, because that's how great vines will go in the greenhouse. And then over this one here, bit we're going some sugar cane, more storage, again more desks, and this got more formal like rows of flowers I've got outstanding. Here we've got some of what need cleaning out. Got some dead flowers there. They've got a few smaller trees on the growing area to go out and get planted at some point. I guess the bigger flowers at the back here. And it's quite fun putting it together, actually. I quite enjoyed it. And let's come out the door. And if we come down here now, all the beds have got different flowers in. And I think I had the trees in last time, but they're there in as well. And the water features. And the different flower beds all around the place. This kind of ends here at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything with it. I'll just leave it as it is. Leave it a bit unopened, like not go down this far. But I'm really pleased how it's turned out. Actually, it looks quite nice. And different flower beds all down here, and it is quite well lit up at night now because each of them have got the lights in the corner as well, providing some illumination in the evening. But yeah, this is a nice place now. Nice relaxing place, part of time, a bit more formal. The sun is going down now. The sun is bathed right across here. And I'm quite pleased with how this has come out whatsoever. I think I will finish it off camera at some point. I do get opportunities where I get to play when the kids are up and I can't record. So little projects like this are ideal for me to do then. I think I'll work on this wall when I do the portal. It's a bit patchy, I could just tidy this all up. But this has been a very nice project. It has tied it in now, the town over with this area here, because this was always like still untouched part of the biome, but this is now all been tidied up and put together. We've got ourselves one nice little formal garden and greenhouses to go with it. So for that, thank you very much guys. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing if you haven't done already, ring the bell to be notified, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.